Hi, beloveds. Today I'm going to channel for you Mary-Magdalene. I've been working with her closely in my services, mentorship, coaching, and channeling sessions for years now. And so, as usual, I will simply offer my vessel. I have no idea what she wants to be talking about today, what is her transmission, and I will discover it after. So make yourself comfortable and enjoy the journey. I am delighted to be here with you today. Today is a very special day, as every day is or can be. There is something specific I would like to be talking to you today. Please feel free to receive this transmission fully focused on the words, or also doing something that you like to do and hearing it with your subconscious mind, allowing the codes to filter deeper into your consciousness. I am Mary-Magdalene, and today I would like to speak to you about the notion of purity. Purity not from a dogmatic perspective, but rather from an energetic point of view. I have worked with the body as a vessel for the divine. With my beloved teacher and my sisters, I have been cultivating a knowledge that is now starting to emerge again in your culture. The knowledge that the body is the alchemical tool for spiritual transformation. For many, many thousands of years, teachings have taught us to forget about the body and to focus about the spirit, the mind, the soul. But it is an inverted teaching, as the soul came here to experience the body as divine. And so this is where I would like to apply the notion of purity, so you may understand that the focus here as a human is not to be perfect in your mind, but to be cleansed in your body enough to experience the higher level, the higher spaces of your mind, to allow your body to feel comfortable in occupying the fullness of yourself and influencing you from your crown to your toes easily, effortlessly. This is a matter of the body. And so, in very practical ways, I would like to offer you tools to make the body comfortable for the soul to descend deeper and for you to receive ultimately divine wisdom from your own personal lens and your own personal mission guidance. For example, let us start with the guts. Science today in your reality is starting to understand how the digestive system is very important, and the gut are also a sit for your consciousness. In fact, let me tell you right now, science will keep discovering such things as the body is a conscious vessel in and of itself, and the brain is not the only sit for consciousness, but in fact you have as much consciousness in your pinky finger and your big toe that you have in your brain and your guts. But we were talking about the guts. I would invite you to cleanse this space of your body either by fasting with water, warm water, and lemon in ways that you see fit, or end by cleansing, actively detoxifying your guts, because there are many layers of garbage in the guts that are sitting there and stopping the consciousness that emerges from this part of the body to be pure and clear and clean. Cleaning the guts regularly should be something that is as normal as brushing your teeth. And if you already spent several decades on this planet without ever doing a deep cleansing of your guts, this is where I encourage you to start with purifying your vessel. Once this happens, you will be able to shift in different timelines simply because you will be able to experience life, think, feel from a higher perspective, grounded in the safety of roots that are cleansed and deeply connected to the earth. Because once again, spirituality is not about escaping the earth, it's about mastering our journey on earth. So, the guts, there are many ways. I will leave you to your sovereign research as to how you can, with your particular situation and constitution, cleanse your guts. Do not underestimate this practice. It has many different layers of importance according from which angle you are looking at it. From an esoteric perspective, it can also help you deepen your psychic abilities if that is something that interests you. It can help you cleanse and clarify your channel to different radio stations, aka realities. Very good. There is something more I would like to add. You know very well already, most of you know very well already, this matter of being pure of mind, pure of thoughts. I would also like to emphasize practicing purity of deeds towards yourself, and more specifically towards your body. You know, again, purity of thoughts, purity of words. We know them towards others. Yes, it's important. Towards ourselves, it's important. And yet again, when we think about ourselves, most of the time we think about our emotional self. We do not want to be speaking badly of ourselves because we would not accept that someone else was speaking badly about us. But what about the body? What about certain foods? What about certain fabrics? What about certain habits? And I'm not talking here about habits in order to achieve something in the world. I'm talking about habits of caring and of loving and of prioritizing the body for what it is, the vehicle for your awareness. So, for example, I am not talking about practicing any sort of training and exercise, even though this is important. This is very much settled in your culture. I will be talking specifically about things that we tend to forget about, the type of water we drink, blessing the water, the type of food we eat, making sure it's clean food, not only for our body directly, but also for our extended body, that is the earth. So making sure that we avoid any modified foods that are available in your current society. and prefer rather organic, clean foods that are good for your body, but also when they were cultivated, good for the earth. Because the planet, this planet is your body. You are inside the planet. About the clothing, the type of fabric you sleep in, the type of fabric you prefer to put on your skin, knowing that your skin is a sensory organ and that fabrics have frequency. Do you see where I'm going with that? Now, the more you evolve, the more you are invited to fine tune your standards and be more demanding to yourself, not in a controlling way, but as a way to get closer and closer to God, to Source, to your own divinity. Imagine you are a god or a goddess. How would you move in the world? In what would you sleep? How would you dress? How would you eat? What would you accept? And answering those questions, try and apply the answers to your life now, because you are a son, daughter of the Most High, of God, and you deserve the best. And once you get used to the best for your body, your spirit will be very pleased and will dwell easily inside yourself. And this is where you'll see rituals and routines are a bonus practice that you can add to your life from time to time, but you become the meditation, you become the enlightened one, and you don't need those tools to stay enlightened about the truth. Once your body is purified and you maintain its state of being clean, vibrant, this is the message I have for you today. I am Mary-Magdalene, and I would like to offer you a gift. This gift is simply for you to uncover what is your next step in this journey of purification. Set aside everything I just shared and feel into your own field what applies to you now. What is the action you can step today to start purifying your vessel and making more space for your soul to incarnate? Please take some deep breath if you are doing something else. Allow yourself to find stillness. Bring your hands on your belly and let your belly inflate with each inhale and your mouth exhale. Excellent. Now simply receive from the heart womb space, or hara space for men. Ti gao dejit ini atojik aura tijit I vidiara jeti gaur adeje et ir na ora dajet ir adi vidiara gojede ya wode vodeji di aquara, expanding the mind the koshi si ukora, allowing you diji do kwai to access with ease the 0 point state Koshit-yarata of your field, Tijadi, inside the big field, the most high Tiojora Tea Ora, Kojeti Saota, Yukurashiti Ivora. Now receive Tiokora along with your breath, Tijit Ikara, information or informations Keakwarishi as to what your body needs right now to kaoro tujiti while you walk the path of purification. And so embodiment Kika oraji. It is easy. Kwajiti arata. There is no brainstorming needed. Tia kwarajiata. The information either arrives now, ti quotisha, or later today, kwayasho, while your mind is expanded, and you're occupying yourself with the beautiful tasks of human life. Et ea courage, ea, ea, ea courage, ea, ea, ea courage, ki. Take some deep breath. And feel free to share with my friend Binta what are the the next steps you received from your body intelligence. We will talk again soon. Thank you for receiving this transmission. All right, I'm very curious. How did it feel? How did it resonate with you? Were you already aware about some information, or did it allow you to really uncover an aspect of your journey that you kind of left to the side? And how did it feel? What did you receive during this activation of your body's intelligence? What does your body need? I'm very curious. And if you have any question for Mary-Magdalene, feel free to ask them in the comments and we will answer them in another video. Thank you so much for watching, listening, and receiving. And see you soon, beloved.